For some reason, Konami decided to release Malice in Master Duel, unchallenged by its contemporary counterpart, Ryziel Deadnamer. As is tradition with every new pack in Master Duel, I hosted over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Farfa, the infamous Farfa Viewer Duel Room, where we pit only the best. Kinda janky, but you know, it's funny, I do appreciate... and some of the smartest in the community against one another. Alright, normal summon Firewall Defensor, activate Maxi, Chain Crossout. Chain lancea! This is miserable. Now, the previous videos we did on new decks in Master Duel were usually filled with sensationalized titles. Not clickbait, it's not clickbait. It's sensationalizing. It's showmanship. That would be self-reporting. I mean, come on, at least I'm not this guy. So when this video says Master Duel is Tier 0, doomed, dead game, unplayable, it's kind of true. Malice is a deck which utilizes a bunch of Cyberse monsters, and you probably know where that's gonna go. Cyberse monsters are all about special summoning, link climbing, and putting a bunch of bodies on the field, and doing the old classic, no joke, 37-minute turn in Yu-Gi-Oh! That everyone is so fond of. Malice's only true weakness is Fuwalos and Maxi, which is arguably the weakness of every deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! And of course, Lancea, a card which, in best of one, I mean, are we gonna start maining Lancea in Master Duel? Now, the thing that's absolutely terrifying about Malice specifically is that there's a couple of key components this deck never had in the TCG or only had for a very short period of time. That is the Link 1 monster, Link Decoder, which allows you to spam out more bodies, but most important of all, how fitting it would be on the 4th of July, Apollo USA. Happy birthday, America. I can't believe it was only 2025 years ago that Jesus walked across the eastern USA, that's the European Union, and summoned a Link 4 material monster. Ah, they grow up so quick. When I say Master Duel is doomed, and Malice is going to be Tier 0, well, see for yourself. Enjoy the video, don't forget to like, leave your favorite Malice monster down below, it's Chessy Kant, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. A Malice versus Fiend-Smith. Ashing the Allure of Darkness. Where else are you gonna ash this deck, I suppose? Dormouse, get Veilered. Link Shokan into Decoder. Activate a Bastille. Banish the Dormouse. Dormouse special summon. Link Shokan into Red Ransom. Red Ransom effect. Link Decoder. Revive. And that is a Veiler, and we still are going to go into Splash Mage. So, just for context, this deck is still going through Ash, Veiler, Imperm. Just context, by the way. And we are not stopping. Gas in the ass, as they say. 2 trap cards set up. Activate the TB11, banish the White Binder, special summon out the Cheesy Cat. White Binder effect. Revive itself. Draw a card. Draw a Lancea for the bear. White wall. And we're going to go MTP. Banish White Rabbit. Add March Hare. Cycling all the names this turn, by the way. Banish Cheesy. Activate the effect of Cheesy. Revive. Effect. Banish. Draw 2. Into Maxi Imperm. For Firewall, Terahertz, Maxi, Lancea, Nib, Imperm, pass through Ash, Veiler, Imperm. I think Malice is a good deck. I think Malice is a good deck. I don't know. Some people say it's a little bit mid. Some people say it's not very strong. I would have you believe that according to this replay, Malice is very mid. It technically didn't play through 4, so... You know what deck does play through 4 hand traps? Probably Snake Eye, actually. Until they massacred my boy Oak. How could they do this? Alright, we're gonna try and give this a shot, apparently, here. We're playing through with some Fiend-Smith cards here. Bouncing the boy to the hand here. We're gonna use Attract in the graveyard. That's gonna be a hard fusion summon of the Lacrima. Lacrima on summon just in time. We drew Veiler off the Maxi. You know, to be fair, without Maxi... This could have been a duel. Probably still a victory, but it could have been a duel. At this point, it's not a duel. It's watching White Rabbit shove Engraver into a locker and take his lunch money. That's what I'm watching right now. But before the maxi, you know, it could have been a real back and forth chess match. Yeah, we just have every response under the sun here. I mean, I do like that we're still going. You know, like, things are happening. Effort has been put in here, but... this is probably like the final one here. Yeah, dumping the aggregator to negate the sequence. Live Twin, Sunny, last card in hand, and that is over. So, perfect demonstration of why Malice is good deck. Actually, Malice good deck, yeah. Alright, Battle Wasps. Show us what you got here. Pitch Snake Buggy for Battle Wasp Wind. Wind targets Onslaught and specials Pin the Bullseye. Pin the Bullseye. Take 200. Target an insect. Change the level. Make it into a synchro. We're going to go Celestial Bow. Activate Wind. Wind target. It's Synchro Summon treated as a tutor. We can add a card here. What are we adding? What crazy insect are we getting here? It's Battle Wasp something. Crimson Bow bounces that. Reactivates it. Please don't tell me that's a soft once per turn. Are you kidding? We're going to get 4 searches with that thing? That's wacky. Ghost Bell comes down on the Battle Wasp Arbalest, which is a Wolf Bark. Nah, I can't say that. That's way too old man of a reference for you guys. It's a monster reborn on legs. What do the Gen Zers call Wolfbark these days? So we're going to bring back Pin the Bullseye. And then we're going to go and add the Sting the Poison. Special Summon Twin Bow. Wind. Adds another Sting here. Rapier. Banish from the grave to manipulate the level. That's going to allow us to synchro into Chaos Ruler for insects. Yeah. If anyone wanted dragons, well, tough luck. You've got Gokeeble. To add Retaliating Sea. Do you know what card that searches? Do you know what card that searches? Uh-huh. Apparently we can go for an extra normal summon. Is this a Link 3? This is a Link 3 into Ragnarika Mantis Monk, and Retaliating Sea searches Maxi. Mantis Monk is going to banish 2 insects to search for Hunting Dance. Apparently this big idiot is a Malice monster. That's why they put it in the pack. If this card is banished, special summon it. We found the Malice tech. See, guys, it is a Malice replay. Papillon, set, trap, and pass. This is terrible. You just did all of that, and this is it. But the thing is, it's worth it. Do you know why? Because we searched this card. All right, we're going to go Wanted. We're going to chain an Emblema. What the heck is bro playing here? Centurion, Snake Eye, 60 card? Wow, that's incredible. All right, Maxi comes down here. Field spell pitches Poplar. Activate your Poplar, scale your Poplar. Gonna summon out the Witch here. Witch for the Deception. Chain Trudea, chain Hunting Dance. What does Hunting Dance do? Pops a card. Special Trudea. We're still drawing off the Maxi here. Wanted Recycle, draw a card. Trudea, scale. Normal summon Snake Eye Ash for Birch in this economy? Why not Oak, bro? Here's an Auxilla. Auxilla plus Wake Up Centurion for a Gargoyle. Banishing here to send Emmet the 6th. Scale this, and we are just passing turn here. All right, Insect turn 3. What does that look like? Our opponent will be using Primera. Chained a bunch of cards here. Papillon to special summon. Field spell might trigger. We're going to use the Maxi. Any Synchro Summon is going to give us another draw, as if we need more draws, by the way. More searching, more drawing. 19 cards left in deck. I think we started with like 67. And then we're going to use Primera to get a search here. We are Synchro Summoning into Diabell. Freaking Diabell? Diabell's going to give us more Synchros, I suppose, here. Double Wind, by the way. Here's Guard Mantis, pay 1,000, special summon. Diabell, send to special summon. Chain Sting the Poison. We were always going to negate whatever was summoned from the extra deck because of the Sting. Chain Phalanx to dodge with the Diabell here. All right, no negate. Diabell still resolves. Summons out Book of Moon. Silvera. Chain resolves. New chain. Silvera. Set yourself now. Poplar scale Diabell. We are throwing cards on the table at breakneck speed. Get booked. Mantis in the field here. Recycles the Papillon. That's going to bring itself back for free. We're going to banish 3 to summon out Armorhorn. Residence Insect's going to send Bear Graham into Stag Sovereign, the Link 5. Banish 3 for Bear Gram. Trigger the level 12 Malice monster. 46. And it just destroys everything. Targets it. And does something with the wind. These are searches, right? We're going to use wind to search another rapier. And we're going to use the other wind to... Yeah, we've run out of search targets. That's absolutely ludicrous. And finally, after 10,000 years, Battle Wasps have won a game. How? That's crazy. New duel, we got Simulacrum versus Gigantic Dawn, beginning with the Dormouse. Playing versus nothing, really. So let's see what Simulacrum's version of full combo looks like. This is literally possible to be a 4-card combo if you really want it to be so. So how far will we push? Alright, so far everything looks pretty nice here. Going for the early Apple. Then we've still got the March Hare to extend. Splish Splash brings back the White Rabbit. White Binder. White Binder on summon, banishing 2 names. Triggering the March Hare. Adds itself back here. White Binder sets TB11. GWC. Banishing immediately. Not holding. Okay, fair. Bring back Red Ransom plus White Binder. Gonna go for Firewall. Set 3 pass. We're gonna get our Co-Link on the opponent's turn here. They're gonna lead with Ngage. This is interesting. Is this Go Second Malice? I mean, I guess it's kind of like the, was it Jib who played the Malice Striker in TCG? Brave, honestly. Brave. In Macedon specifically, because Appo's around, so I don't know. We've got Widow Anchor, so that's going to help beat the Apollousa. That's been dealt with. Alright, resolution. We're going to go March here, banish the White Binder. White Binder brings itself back. Draws a card. Nice draw. Banish 3 spells from grave. Oh, I see what you did there. No draw from the Engage. Hornet Drones. Firewall Dragon, bounce Hornet Drone. Is that really worth it? I mean, I guess we have infinite disruption. We just don't even care, right? We still have Hand Trap and 3 back row. So it's whatever. Bring back Cheesy Cat. That's going to be hit with the infinite impermanence from the hand. It's called Valor. Yep, that's what I said. Valor comes down on the Cheesy Cat. And we are just... We're just bullying. We're just bullying. We're just bullying. Even in the mirror match, this deck bullies. Aha! Aha! Okay, this is how we're infighting. Spider-Man meme. Dormouse, Lancea pass. Alright, normal summon Firewall Defensor. Activate Maxi, Chain Cross out. Chain Lancea! This is miserable. Oh, this format sucks. Oh my god, this game is garbage. Okay, alright. Punch, punch. Yep, just pass. Not gonna push here. Wow, played around Nib, Maxi, and Lancea. You're so good, Skibbity. You're so skib. But then, now you just don't have any defense. Like, there's nothing you can do here. We're gonna go Malice and Underground. Banish for the Dormouse. Dormouse brings itself back. Dormouse, banish White Rabbit. White Rabbit, Straight Jacket. Just like Alice, down the rabbit hole. Normal summon Cheesy Cat. Banish March Hare, Bro Drew. Special summon Cheesy Boy. Add back. Link Shokan into Distant Coder. Oh, sorry. Link Decoder into Red Ransom. Red Ransom plus Link Decoder. Form Chain. Add card. Set up A+. This is summon number 6. So this is where the chance... This is where your chance comes down for the Rock. It's not going to come down. We're going to go for A+. March Hare. Banish Red Ransom. Special summon. Ransom effect. When banished, brings itself back. Banish Cheesy Cat. Cheesy Girl. Brings itself back to Splash Mage. Splash Mage going to revive one of the names here. We're going to go for the Hare. And that's going to be White Binder. White Binder. Set from deck here. We're going to get G-W-K. Activating it immediately. Banishing White Binder. Special summoning back White Rabbit. White Binder effect. Banish. When banished, special summon, draw 1. Banish 3 cards. And link again into Access Integrate. No restrictions in this deck. No Malice lock. Just Cyber Slop. And now we get to banish Ein, a Zwei, and that's it. Yep, that's we only have those attributes. But more than enough for a game, and Skibidi Toilet has proven to us why this is the worst format in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you for that. Yo! Post-Malice Snake Eye! He's... Malice bricked! Wait, is Chessy Cat not a starter? Well, I guess you need a Malice for Chessy Cat to be a starter. Okay, guys, this is how Snake Eye can still be good, trust me. We just need Chessy Cat to not draw any Malice cards. Alright. Was it even worth setting this, by the way? I just realized, like, we've got Fua lost it. You just shouldn't have set anything. Like, what's the advantage to trade Fua? Is, like, you don't die with a set monster? You should have just kept the Fua. Alright, anyway, Sengenjin. Is it... Why didn't we ash Sengenjin? Maybe ash that? No? Okay. What are we ashing? Does Doom Dragon not work on face downs? Imperm comes out on Zombie Vampire. We're gonna make Masquerade. Parallel Elixir, you're so down bad. Don't do it. Don't, no! It's so shit. This is the Snake Eye deck building now. We have to play Parallel Elixir to make Flame Banshee in order to search Poplar. It's so garbage. Wait, Fua's live. He's a genius. He's actually a genius. Damn. Is this not game? It's not game. How? Hita? Summon Ash. See, what are you doing, little bro? I like how your opponent is still bricking. Never mind. Okay, never mind. All right, Apollousa for 3 materials and burn and... Here's how Snake Eye can still win. Okay. Yo, huge. You're here for fun, I see, AZ. Okay. All right, Allure of Darkness, banish White Rabbit. White Rabbit effect, special summon. The opponent doesn't appear to have anything. They have a Druid's Worm. That'll definitely work as more of an extender rather than defensive card, really, at this point here. All right, let's see what AZ's turn 1 play looks like. This is summon number 5 into Red Ransom. Bring back the Link Decoder. That's going to be hit with the Druid's Worm. I don't even know if that's worth it, honestly. I guess, like, when else are you going to get down the Druid's Worm? You might as well put it on the board so it can contest Apollousa next turn, so that's something. Impulse on the Red Ransom. That's actually huge. So... You've actually used your disruption pretty well here. We get to go battle phase and attack of the Apollousa. Now, the problem is that your opponent is Lancea's not once per turn, isn't it? It's worse than the Maxi minigame. It's fucking worse than the Maxi minigame. At least Maxi is once per turn, so you can't get it chained to you. Lancea, you can. That's disgusting. I'm out of here, dude. Yugioh's dead. Masudo sucks. Malice needs to die tomorrow. What the fuck are we doing here? What's Malice versus Burn? What's little bro doing here? This is the answer to the meta. Oh, is this Fiend-Smith Malice? Okay, that's kind of hot. So what's the Cyberse lock in Malice? It's just like Splash Mage, right? Otherwise, you can just play Fiend-Smith. Why are people complaining about Malice? I lost 10 games last night. So that's like a you problem. Okay, this is interesting. This is a 60-card Malice deck that uses the Fiend-Smith engine to mill 5, and then Lizard Dose banishes a monster that you mill. That's kind of janky, but, you know, it's funny. I do appreciate... Oh! You know what's great? It's Malice. They're just gonna recoup all of that advantage. They're just gonna get all of those cards back. It just doesn't matter. Like, discard 5, who cares? Let me just, like, go +9 anyway. Good lord. Alright. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, no, I have questions. I have many a question. Oh boy. Alright. Here comes the gang. Banish to draw 2 hand traps, by the way. My god. Like, which Yu-Gi-Oh deck discards 5 and still just does this? Like, we just discarded our hand and we're just spawning it back for free. Unbelievable. Wow. Alright. So, full combo plus Ash Lancea. Haha, get bait. Yo, didn't shotgun Lancea. Didn't shotgun Lancea. Yeah, I bet you feel stupid now. See? Alright, yeah, nice extrav. Alright, where are we going from here? Tantalizing Tune. Discard some garbage. Set 4. Nice. I heckin' love Josh XD. Banish a random back row. In the end phase with Cryptor. We're gonna go GWC into Whitebinder. All of this is in the opponent's end phase, by the way, so they can't use any of these trap cards. Special summon a bunch of white woman on the opponent's turn here. Setting up for, like, everything for the follow-up. Do we have more removal here? Is there more banishing to happen? I don't think so, right? Red Ransom adds Malice in the mirror. Gonna go White Rabbit, setting MTP. MTP in the end phase. We're gonna banish the White Binder. We're gonna add White Rabbit for follow-up. Banish another card, sniped with the back row. This deck does everything. Does the deck have a weakness? Question, does Malice have a weakness? Going second, it's kind of... Oh, there's the grass in the deck, by the way. That's really funny. White Binder resets. Here's our Paleo. Wow, I heckin' love Paleo. Heart Cryptor gets to banish and snipe another card. There goes the Grave Digger's Trap Hole. Did you think that would work against Malice? Oh, roll back, roll back. Ceasefire. Yo, 25. 16, Mahama. Burn, Apo negate. Yo, it was close. It was close. Okay, dude. Now, if you had other cards that weren't Gravedigger's Trap Hole, you could have had a chance. You could have had a chance. Alright, we got Snake Eye versus Malice. Yes, with the Malice deck being as terrible as it is, I think Oakless Snake Eye will definitely have a chance here. Let's see what a single circular can do for the Malice duelists. Doesn't Mathmech lock you into, like, not being able to Apollousa? So, like, Dormouse was just better than all of this. Wait, what is going on here? What? Cyber Switch? What are you playing, sir? Banish, add what? Huh? I need explanations. I didn't get no email? I didn't get a chance to look at the spreadsheet here. What is this card? DPH Gendamore. Okay, dude, we're just making up cards. I see how it is. We're just inventing cards. Protect Code Talker. Sign out Ritual Tribute Dormouse. What are you doing? Banish Dormouse to fusion summon Dresverm into a singularity. Banish March here, add back the Dormouse. Normally, Malice can do anything, it seems. Malice can do anything. Link Shokan into Heart Cryptor. Singularity brings back Transcode Talker. Into Firewall Dragon Dark Fluid Pass. Okay, so Dark Fluid, when your opponent activates an effect, a monster effect, remove a counter from this, negate. And if this effect was activated between this card's attack declaration and the end of the damage step, it can attack again. What the what? Okay, that is an anime effect. But it gets a counter for each type of monster in your graveyard. Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, Xyz. So we have 4 monster negates because we actually played the ritual cards, by the way. Alright, let's see. We're going to Fua here. That might actually come in clutch. We're going to go activate Sengenjin. Negate! Nice. Nice deck. Okay, we're going to pitch the Sengenjin. We're going to summon Diabell. Diabell effect to set from deck. What? Negate! Nice deck. Alright, now we have more plays, don't worry. Normal summon Ash Blossom. Snake Eye Ash, rather. Negate! Awesome. We're gonna chain Protect Code Talker in the graveyard. What the heck is this? It summons itself. Ash gets negated. New chain. We banished Red Ransom. Sorry, Cryptor with the Protect Code Talker. Are we giving up, or is there like some text here that says we are forcing a battle phase? I don't know if we gave up, or if there's text that says you must attack. But that was ridiculous. This is the most powerful version of Malice. It's terrible, but it's funny. It's really funny. All right, we've got Malice in the mirror. Dormouse, trap card, March Hare, add back. All right, we're doing the combo correctly. Some people usually go for White Rabbit immediately, I think, right? Bring this back here. That's going to be Red Ransom. Red Ransom plus Ling Deco. This is the last opportunity you have to Nibiru here. Okay, Nibiru Imperm could actually do some serious damage, to be fair. So we're being very patient, and we're holding. There's a lot of stuff to go down here. So, okay, we're going to use it now. I feel like this is still a little preemptive, right? Like, there was no way Malice was playing through Imperm Nib. So, I mean, yeah, I guess they're not really. Yeah, they haven't done anything here, so fair enough. All right, it worked out. Normal summon March Hare, flip the TB11 for the White Rabbit. March Hare effect adds itself back. Link 2 here for the Lizard Dose. Call by the Grave on the White Rabbit, chain the March Hare, chain the Druid's Worm. Doesn't really do much, though. You're just triggering it anyway. What is what? Also, what? March Hare still summons itself? March Hare target their Red Ransom. That's a call by the Grave. Actually, does March Hare not target? Banish one other Malice. Oh, it doesn't target. Yeah, of course. That's pretty good. All right. So, I mean, we can't really do anything, though. We've sort of walled up. I guess this MTP can kind of maybe do something. Not really. The Dark Charmer, steal the opponent's monster for the White Binder. White Binder, banishing your opponent's cards here. Triggering the Malice March Hare for your opponent for the Chessy Cat. Surely it's just because we're going to kill them soon, right? Surely. Now, how are we dealing with this Druid's Worm on the field? That's the kind of annoying card here. Cryptor effect here. Ash Blossom on the opponent's MTP here. And yes, we did have the banish, after all, for the Druid's Worm. And now access code just has to get rid of a few bodies here. 3 total. It's not enough. But we've got Cryptor and MTP. Up deck Imperm. Unfortunate field spell there. Banish Dormouse, Cryptor effect. Recycle, banish Dormouse. That's already been triggered. Normal summon, go for Lizard Dose. Druid's Worm send, chain MTP. Here, add March Hare. Banish Lizard Dose. Okay, alright. That was enough. 2 disruptions after clearing the entire field. That was well played. That was really cool. Yeah, no, yeah, you were just salty, Stanley. That was well played. That was well played by Mr. Abdullah. That was a good game. Surely Materiactor will be the deck to take down Malice. No? Okay. So we're ashing Allure. Did you even really need to call by that? Like, you still technically have, like, plays, right? Good cards. Good cards. You could have saved the call by for something a little bit more dangerous. But hey, never punished. All right, let's see. Can this deck play around Bibiru with just a White Rabbit? And the normal summon, apparently. We're going to go a Spa. You have a Royal Spa? Ooh, banish White Rabbit. Ah, interesting. Was this the very specific play around Nibiru line? Because we have Maxi, maybe. I don't know. SPLO Knight effect, banishing itself, and the Giga Dragon. Special summoning out Materiactor. Vanilla, activating the Tempora of Fortune. Lore-wise, one could argue that's a Suship card. Impulsing it, and then chaining MTP for March Hare. Alright. They have nothing past turn. Materiactor with no follow-up? How? Alright, our hand is absolutely crackerinoed. It's like, the world is your oyster, really, at this stage. Gonna banish the MTP. Underground banishes Dormouse. Dormouse, special summon. Count the summons here. Alright, just make sure you play around Nibiru, surely. Summon number 3. Cheesy. Banish. Dodo. And revive. Summon number 5. No, this is exactly summon number 4, actually. And there is Red Ransom. Oh, we're playing a little bit into this Bibiru. TB11 banish the Red Ransom at this point. What are we waiting for? Why are we not making Apollousa? Cryptor. Do you think Heart Cryptor's a finance bro? Surely that's not like who she is. I don't think she's that kind of person. Take her March here, target a Malice, add it back here, get the White Rabbit, straight drag it back to the hand. There's the Bibiru, there's the Little Knight, banish itself and the Heart Cryptor. Chain Malice in the mirror. There's all of this. Just, maybe we didn't need Apollousa. Maybe this all played around Nibiru regardless. Banishing a bunch of stuff here. Bibiru hits the rest of the field. I feel like you could have played around this a little bit better. Maybe. Oh my god, we still had a normal summon! I'm going to shit. Haggard Lizardos. Banishing Fua. Reduce the attack. Okay, I don't think you had a Nibiru game plan. The main phase 2 Duster. He just like me, for real, for real. I mean, it's still insane. It's listen, you don't even need to play this deck correctly, it seems. We just win the game. Wow, Heart Cryptor on summon. Return a Red Ransom, banish a card. Nice deck. I mean, I don't know. You could argue maybe that was correct, right? I don't know if it was, like, perfect. I'm sure you had game under Nibiru, but at least you kept enough resources that you can beat the Nibiru anyway. Nibiru number 2 can still be beaten here with summon number 4 of Access Code Talker, and that is GG. We're edging Materiactor's notorious, infamously broken deck versus Malice.